This show is part of the HeadStuff podcast network.
Bing, bing, bing. Podcast is back.
Welcome to the most entertaining podcast in Ireland.
Welcome to the most entertaining podcast in Ireland. Where's the award? Din, 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 din.
For using on the video feed, we're holding up our award.
If
Hillary's
you can't
cheering.
see it, we
For
are
audio
holding
listeners,
up.
we are holding our award.
They're attractive. They're very attractive.
Hot and loud.
And a little bit sad.
He was the best guy around.
Oh my, is it hot in here or what?
You're an attractive guy.
It's the fabulous Tony Cantwell.
I'm talking about Shane Daniel Byrne.
Don't you know about Re-Raw? I'm sick of this. We got to come on here every week, tell you Re-Raw is beautiful, crisp and fresh and light lager brewed in Kilcool, County Wicklow. I'm sick
We are
of this.
green in the face telling you about Re-Raw Irish Lager, it's delicious lager that we like and who sponsor this podcast.
I'm not. I'm just chill about it. I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
chill
fair.
about
No,
it.
that's fair
I'm
enough.
just
That's
like,
actually maybe we
hey,
should be.
Re-Raw's good.
And that's
chill.
Re-Raw's vibe, actually.
Yeah,
That is
that's
actually
its
more
vibe.
the
They're quite
vibe,
laid
with the
back,
carrot
you
and
know.
not the stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
chill. What do you like, Tony?
I'm pretty wound up. But
Yeah,
look,
you're wound up. I'm chill.
I'm going to try and find some middle ground, some kind of Goldilocks moment with my Re-Raw.
well then, hey, Re-Raw. Buy it or don't buy it, whatever.
No, buy it.
No,
do
don't buy it.
If you,
Definitely
you can.
buy it.
And drink it responsibly.
Definitely. We were All Ireland champions. Following in the footsteps of Colin the Gooch Cooper, DJ
Gooch?
Yeah, the Gooch.
Wild.
Yeah.
It's made by Celtic Bogwoods.
Well, and what
There
do
you
they
go.
There
do?
you go. They make Celtic Bogwood statues for the most entertaining, best entertainment, or not really, entertainment.
Entertainment. Best
Winner.
entertainment.
Strange
thing.
business
really-
that they make it
what
for
does
just
it say
that
on
one
the front?
award.
The All Ireland Podcast Award 2025, the Entertainment Podcast Award.
And in many ways, the entertainment that's the main one. That's best picture.
It
in
is
my
the
opinion.
You know what
Best
happened?
one.
You weren't
That's the
there, and
best
you know what
one.
happened? They called it first.
Yeah.
And that
'Cause
was
it's
a
the most
surprise
important.
because in
course.
the listing,
Keep the
it was
viewers.
last. And then it was like, sit down. They said, we'll do it in no particular order. It was hosted by Louise Cantwell and our own friend of ours, Kevin McGahern.
And that's not, he wouldn't have been involved in the selection or the judging or anything like that. He's just presenting.
They were very thorough about how it was impartial.
Yes.
And that if somebody judged our podcast, they'd have to recuse themselves.
Oh, wow.
And then they'd find someone else to do it. And well done to them because that's hard work because it's a small country.
J'accuse.
No, that was
Recuse.
I don't know if you read the Irish Times, but there was a big photo of Kevin McGahern and it said, recuse.
Why did it say that?
Well, that's what Jack Hughes started as.
What's
That's-
recuse?
Well, it's a joke on Jack Hughes.
What's the or?
It's too much. Recuse is where you,
Recuse.
on something like a judging panel, you say, I cannot. You have to step aside.
Very clever.
Step back. So
Well,
you say,
very good.
You need a knowledge
Kevin
of
McGahern
French
wasn't even a judge,
journalistic
so this
history.
doesn't make any sense. He wasn't even a judge.
Do you know what? If I knew what you were talking
Recuse,
about and I was
says
holding a glass of
McGahern.
champagne, I'd give you a. But I'm not. Do you know what? My life, I've always wanted to be an All Ireland champion. My
Yes.
friend Dara, he was an All Ireland hurler. My wife was an All Ireland hockey player. My cousin Omar even won the All Ireland in basketball, and I've been waiting to become an All Ireland champion my whole life.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, All Ireland
All
champion.
Ireland Entertainment Podcast champion.
I am
Champions.
also a champion of that. I don't think I've ever been in All Ireland either.
Well, here we are. I mean, it's not just in name. It is All Ireland because it says it on the fucking trophy. So don't come for
I
me.
won All Ireland.
You did win, babe. You won the All Ireland Best Entertainment Podcast.
That's true. All Ireland Best Entertainment Podcast Award.
No, let him go through his little Rolodex of all of the sports he's played.
I'm
and
just
see
trying.
If
I
he just
think-
happens to forget that he's an All Ireland.
Okay,
champion.
I
probably
won a
did
tennis
cricket.
thing.
A lot
I
of
did a
cricket.
tennis. Well, obviously the cricket days. The rounders. I played tennis, Kit Kat tennis camp. I did that.
Yep.
I no longer support Nestle, but in those days when I was 7 or 8 years old, I kind of thought the free Kit Kat at the end of class was fun, and I think we might have won something in that. I might have won something.
And when you were looking for your tennis racket, were you like, Mammy, I need my racket from Mein Camp? Did you say that? Where's my tennis racket from Mein Camp?
Your
Because
mum
the way
said,
kids say
it's
things.
next to our copy of Mein Kampf.
Ich sehe Tischtennis. Is that German?
Ich sehe,
Ich sehe Tischtennis.
I see Tischtennis.
Say, I'm trying to say, okay, what's the word?
Ich gehe,
Gay? No, that's go.
Tischtennis.
How do you
Remember
say
the
I
Sixth
play
Sense?
table tennis?
Spiele.
Spiele.
Ich spiele Tischtennis, but
Ich
that's table
spiele
tennis.
Tischtennis. Yes, I
Ich
know that.
spiele
okay.
Tischtennis and all this sort of thing.
We're all disconnected now because today is a disaster in podcast land, even
Not
though
for
it is
me.
the most entertaining
And there's
podcast
obviously-
in the world.
And that's scientific.
it's a fact.
That's a fact.
Scientific.
It's factually the
Um,
best podcast in the world.
that I thought we were recording at 12 and we were recording at 10, and Tony texted 2 minutes to 10 saying, anyone want coffee? And I said, I just wrote back straight away, didn't I? I said, lads, I thought I'm coming in a taxi right now.
I
was coming in a taxi.
A thoughtful WhatsApp that rang through the world.
Unfortunately, Shane was at that very moment. He was busy.
coming
He was
in a taxi.
and he was coming. And he said, guys, I'm very sorry. I didn't know this was on. I'm
It
doing
was
my
a
regular
van
Tuesday
taxi.
morning activity.
It was a van taxi.
I say, so you get in the van and you just say, look, just keep going and I'll tell you when.
I just said, just drive. And he said, where do you want to go, pal? I said, just drive! That's what happened there.
Yeah, it's hard when you get like a bad text when
Yeah,
you're
it
in a
needs to
low
be
moment,
hard.
like having a wank in a. Yeah.
Anyway, we're all befuddled. And then, of course, we were booking for something else later that I fucked up because I thought it was 12 and I booked something for 2, but we really should have booked it for 12. Anyway, we're going there at half 12
Hey,
now.
listen.
Best
We just rang
entertainment podcast
It's
in
the sort
Ireland.
of-
We're
they're
going
a
to
bunch
keep
of
reminding you of that.
Scatterbrain guys.
This is what people tune in for the best podcast.
Absolutely, they do. Well, I tell you, I was as equally scared being here on time. It's not, it's not a familiar feeling.
out of your
to me.
comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know, like those. My wife always talks about a little cat she had, and would always try and act on its cat instincts. Buster and Buster would go and try and catch a mouse, but then once the mouse was in his mouth, he'd just be terrified.
What do we
I
do
feel
now?
like that was me. I was there here in as what I should be doing within my instinct to be on time, but I was sitting here terrified. Even Paddy walked by and he was like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "I'm on time. I don't know," because you could tell I was kind of had this weird static energy. So look,
Yeah.
let's just shall we?
Shall
we cleanse?
Yeah, let's cleanse.
haven't in a
need to
while.
cleanse. We
Cleanse.
haven't in a while.
Peep, peep, peep.
Wer haben's alle lieb.
Oh,
There we go.
Now I feel much better.
That's good. That's good.
You know
I'm
what?
coming
I
up
was,
on that, Peep.
I was made a boy of this morning.
What?
Oh, wow.
By my friend Raymond, my partner Raymond.
Well, your friend who you
he
live
asked
with.
me
Your
to
friend
do
who you live with.
something. Yeah, he's just a friend of mine. We share a house.
Yeah.
And bed. And
Yeah,
he
and
said
he might be around at Christmas and
and a
stuff.
certain-
This is a very good friend.
a certain
Yeah.
portion of finances as
Yeah,
well
yeah.
would be
Very
shared.
good.
I mean,
Hey,
as you
mate.
do with friends.
Yes.
Yeah, shared Revolut, whatever. No,
And he said, he asked me to do something. I said, I'm actually very busy this week. And then he said, what? Going talking to your friends?
yes. Dum, 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 dum.
And I was like, well, you got me, gal. You got me.
Mhm.
That is what. I mean, technically, yes.
Yes.
That's
But
not
that's
fair.
that's why this is an award-winning podcast, because idiots like Raymond just assume that we're just talking. There's so much. I mean, if you could see our little swan legs under the table
Oh my
here.
God.
And Tony's
That's why
goat
we have to
legs.
have a table, because our legs are paddling so fast, thinking of all the hilarity and mirth for the listeners, the A story of the entire Ireland. The island, I meant to
all
say.
Ireland.
All of it.
Ireland.
All of it.
Yeah.
It is hard
Even
to-
the north.
Even the north.
That's what that means, by
This
the
is a
way.
32 county
The All
podcast.
Ireland. Even the north. That's what they should say. The Ireland Podcast Award, and put in brackets, even the north. Even the north. That's what that means.
I think we need a new song that captures all of Ireland, like Ireland's Called or something like that, just to incorporate that no one's ever going to.
I know it's well-trodden
react
territory,
poorly.
Tony, but I find Ireland's Call to be disgusting. I hate it.
Do you?
I think it should be stopped. And I think Phil Coulter should be stopped.
Why?
I hate Ireland's Call, and he should be punished.
Oh, because he wrote that song.
Yes.
Oh well, I mean, it's hard. It's hard when people just kind of ruin a song for you. Do you know what I mean? I like it because I know the lyrics to it. Because to be honest, Aron Avina, you lose me after Buindar Slew. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what's coming after that.
Well, we can learn it. That's very easily. We can go through it together if you like.
I got a lot of our songs up for listening.
I learned it at school. We can do it.
Air
Yeah,
Skull.
but I-
Slow down. What's that? Oscalia.
The Oscailga, that is Air Skull.
Okay.
Asperle, at school.
Don't you boy me. I should have some power. I say through stuttering lips. I should be the authoritative alpha here today. But I don't have my ADHD medicine today.
Yeah.
How's that going
We're in
then?
for a wild
What does
ride.
that mean? What's
It
likely to happen?
means-
For you and then us.
Well, for me, I have lots of things I want to do and I can't prioritize them in the way I would have. I mean, it'd be like, Mr. Burns, when it has all of his diseases going through the door.
And they can't fit.
That's
through.
like me with like a million funny things and I can't pick one. And when I'm on the meds, it's just like, form an orderly queue, gentlemen. A Bonnie Blue situation of funny jokes. Bunch of
Tony
young
is
hot
getting
bucks
spit
of
roast by
funny
punchlines.
jokes. And they're that quick. I don't have time. We've got to get through 1,000. That's when I'm on ADD. Bonnie Blue shagging 1,000 men. But when I'm not, all these men trying to clumsily get in at some, other bird who's not Bonnie Blue.
I've never seen the Bonnie Blue videos, but I imagine that is what it's like.
I wouldn't be
Clumsily.
interested in that sort of thing.
I imagine it's clumsily getting in. I imagine is the type of thing.
My porn would become maybe something like a Jean-Luc Godard film. Maybe like a beautiful woman, like a Jean Seberg. I would wank to that.
Oh my god!
Tony,
I think.
like
Do
a
you want
black
to
and
pause
white.
it? Do you want to get some medication?
Yeah.
Do you want to go to the pharmacy down the road for emergency supply?
No, they don't give it to me. I have to go to my other pharmacy, and
they
then they
do
weren't open.
that.
What?
Pharmacies will give you an emergency supply of things you need.
Would they?
Yes, that's part of their deal.
Have you done it?
I don't think so, but my friend did it. But I just love pharmacies, and I want to be a pharmacist. That is what I'd
You'd
like
be a
to
good
do.
pharmacist.
I have that ready now. Anyone they ask you like on those radio or whatever, you do those Q&As for the
Yeah.
newspaper sometimes, and they say like, "What would you do if you weren't doing that?" I'd be like, "Pharmacist, straight up, love it, so interested in it. I love it every time."
But the way, I don't think, with respect, you would have the patience to be a pharmacist because of the people that would come in. I think you would love your little plinth and
Yeah,
sorting
being
out all
above
of
everyone.
your bits.
Yeah.
I'm
But,
actually
like-
very upset
But
at
the reason I say that is you've talked about your dad.
I
being
recuse that accusation.
Okay, well, why the or?
Accuse.
In the same way you've said, like, with your dad being like, needing a new, your brother needing
My
a new school.
dad?
No, in the same way your brother needed a new
Don't do
school
my
bag.
material on the podcast, please.
You've said it on the podcast first.
Well, it doesn't matter. Stay it off the podcast.
Okay,
now.
fine. Well, I would just say, in that kind of level of frustration of I can't give it to you right now, you would have that in a pharmacist.
You insult
of people.
me and my father.
I was saying,
Say what you will about me.
leave my father.
Do
out
not
of it.
go for my father.
Don't utter one word of that, man.
I think you would love doing all the.
He
meds.
went to go see you in the Fringe Festival,
He's a lovely.
and I wasn't even
see
there. He went to go see you.
That's a real friend.
I think you. I,
Your real friend is my dad.
I think.
I'd hate to be a pharmacist.
You should just do it on videos and sketches as a pharmacist. I think that's maybe what you want to do because I remember seeing an interview with Rhys Darby, and he apparently he went to the army, and then he was in the army, and then he realized he actually just wanted to like dress up.
Yeah, pretend like he was in the army.
He's like, I was in the army. I thought, no, I think I just want to like dress up and have a gun and stuff. And then he became an actor.
And can I ask, who do you think you are in terms of telling me how I feel and what I want?
Okay, all right, Shane.
One of
Shane,
your little friends. that
Tony,
you
I was
chat
speaking to Killian.
the floor is yours. What do you want to do? Maybe we don't have the full understanding of what you want to do in terms of being a pharmacist.
I like that they know about the different chemicals and pharmaceuticals
Okay.
and what they do to our body and how they can be helpful and how they interact. And I like that they have to help the public even though their job really shouldn't be that. And actually they're bearing the brunt of the difficulties of a failed healthcare system.
Let's role play. You're a pharmacist. I'm a man who's walked in and accidentally put several pills up his ass because that's what it said on the bottle.
What do you need? What do you need?
That's a bit
random-
slapstick. That's a bit slapstick, Killian.
That would never
Can we have
happen.
something a bit
That
more
does
grounded?
happen.
I don't know. But can
That
we have
does
something a bit
happen
more
to the
grounded,
good
please?
people, intelligent people.
I don't know. I think good improv is fairly
I've got
grounded,
a really
but okay.
sore pain in my ass because I put 2 pills up there.
Where's the pain?
in my ass?
Get into my consultation room. Take your ass out right now. Get in here and I'll give you the morning after pill as well.
All right, can I come into this?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm a young woman with a huge career ahead of me. I would need the morning after pill.
Yeah, come in. There's a guy in there with his asshole out, but just beside, go into that conversation room and I'll give you both the morning after pill.
Okay, great. That was much easier.
You have to pay for it. You have to pay for it.
Okay. I don't know what that did.
Don't eat any grapefruit.
Hi, it's me again. I'm looking for more of those pills that you can put up your ass.
I told you those a one time only. I gave you them.
Please, I need more.
Is it for yourself?
No, it's for a friend.
Well, then no, you can't have it.
Oh no, it's for me.
Okay, then take out your asshole immediately. I assume a lot of being a pharmacist is looking at people's
It is.
assholes.
Walk
in the
into
consultation.
Daniel Byrne's pharmacy and there's just loads of people with their asses out.
I think, join the queue. Get your ass out.
He's
Folks, can you please have your asses ready out, please? Arses out on the
Guys.
way into the conversation. I can only fit 2 in there. It's not really a room.
Can you
it's
drop
just a door.
trow at the door, please? Drop trow at the door.
I just need Calpol.
Yeah, you need to
Show me yours.
show me your arse.
Throwing the pills in people's asses like ninja Death Stars. Just
Yeah, it's me in the slow motion montage of just throwing them around.
Yeah.
If you want to view paradise. That's just me. That's what it is. There's nothing to hit. That's it.
like a nail gun.
Yeah, all different types of getting the pills up butts.
Is it true Pfizer has the sweetest pills up your ass?
Try one for yourself. if the pharmacist could insert tablets in our butts, maybe we'd go. People would be more. I mean, men. Men are so reluctant to go to the doctor. Men of a certain age.
Sorry, can I cut this job interview short? That's not what a pharmacist is. I love your enthusiasm.
Thank you.
And I love all.
If you have any feedback, I'd love it because I really want to get into this sector.
No, it's great. It's just, and I love that you're like getting a nice community together and everyone lining up, whatever, with the arsehole kind of thing. But that's just normally what. Not they wouldn't all be suppositories. But I love your enthusiasm. So we might just have you at the tip.
And how many people
suppository only pharmacy?
How many customers would you normally allow in the consultation room?
It would probably be one at a time, I'd say.
Right.
You would probably be one at a time.
That seems wasteful.
It wouldn't be people like lined up in like a medieval rack of asses.
And but
You'd have them in like glory holes. You'd have like a phone booth with a glory hole.
Come through.
Just put your ass up to the hole, please.
Ring, ring.
Slight pinch.
Pharmacist.
Pharmacist.
Yeah.
It's Ireland's first suppository-only pharmacy, and it's in Harold's Cross. We have Shane Daniel Byrne, the pharmacist. Shane, why'd you set up a suppository-only pharmacy?
Well, I think obviously I love pharmacy. I loved comedy before, but I love pharmacy and in general. I wanted to kind of offer something different. I think there is a hunger out there, a lot of hungry arseholes out there, and a lot of people seem to do want suppository-led medicine pharmaceuticals. So we're pushing ahead with that. We are waiting for approval from various government agencies, boards, pharmaceutical boards, medical boards, but we are pushing ahead.
And would you have a community? Is there regular people to come?
There'll be a lot of people, mainly men, who would come in.
That sounds like great fun. I'd love to go. I'd bloody love to go.
We'd certainly love to have you. Anytime you want to come in, just book in.
We have Graham, married, 3 kids, and he regularly comes just to get paracetamol inserted suppository-wise. Graham, why do you go back to Shane again and again?
I'm telling you, it's just a buzz. And there's something about putting up, if like a pharmacist or a doctor or something, is nothing gay or anything like that. Because it's not in medicine, and I can go in there and load it up in my arse, and it's proper, and there's no, I'm allowed to do that. As soon as I got a finger in my arse for my prostate a couple of years ago, changed everything.
Graham, are you at that pharmacy again?
No, I'm just talking about the pharmacy on the phone. I'm just talking about the pharmacy.
I just want to say that I think Graham really put the nail in the arse there. That really, that is it. There's a real buzz and a real community around the pharmacy, and people are just thrilled to finally have an opportunity to have a few more bits up your bum.
Nail in the arse.
Nail in the arse, yeah. Killian, nail in the arse. Tony was rabbiting away there and I was enjoying him, but I was like, I'm going to say nail in the arse now in a second.
That's great.
And I was so scared that I was going to miss the opportunity.
Never.
Anyway, this is the Quality Broadcast podcasting, the best entertainment podcast. All Ireland, including the North.
Including the North.
Yeah, including the North.
Now, come on, let's do a bit of men's mental health. How you feeling? All right, how you feeling? Let's get into other categories for next year. This one, conversation. Tony, how are you? How are you?
How's your noggin?
How are you doing?
How are you, love?
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Do you know what? I've stopped looking at my phone in bed.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
I just thought, take a bit of a swing, I mean, I could have maybe, spoke to mates, or I could have, called out kind of, prejudice when I hear it in the WhatsApp groups. So I decided just to put my phone on the windowsill.
And what do you do? Look at the iPad?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah.
Get the iPad out now instead, and it's kind of a bit meta for the old count,
Yeah.
To borrow a phrase there, os barely.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
What about Killian? What are your dating icks? You've been dating, and what are your dating icks? What's dating like in your 30s in Ireland? Dating, just saying dating.
Well, he's icking already.
That's an ick.
So basically, you never know when you're like do something, like you're trying to explain to her
what
she's done,
what
like,
she's
wrong,
done. Yeah,
and then she's like, or she's complaining about something's going wrong in her life, and you're telling her like what she should do to change that or something like that. Or if she's just annoying and talking in a squeaky voice, or she's like calling out things that you do that are like annoying. Or I went out and watched
and
a game.
What's this about ghosting?
Watched game with my mates, and then she's getting mad at me.
What's all this about double dates?
Yeah, and that's as well. Like I'm not double dating. I'm just hanging out with my mate. She might be like a beautiful woman or whatever. I'm just hanging out with her, and then you're freaking out and that kind of thing. And I might stay over in the hotel. It's like you can literally trust me.
And are you sexting?
Yeah, but that's
what is this about?
I'm sexting her.
What is this about sexting?
That's the way I sext my mates. I sext my mates like that. She shouldn't be jealous about that. It's like all
and Shane,
that kind
what
of
is
shit.
this about interviewing?
Interviewing.
What is this thing?
What is this about
What
interviewing?
is this about microphones again?
What is this about broadcasting?
What is this about sitting down?
What is this about a pre-prepared interview that someone else did and I'm just sitting here asking the questions on the auto cue? What is this about the auto cue?
Auto cue.
What is this about the auto cue?
And what is this you're going to tell me?
What is this you're going to say? Thank you so much for coming on the show. And what is this you're going to
We
say?
need 6 milligrams of whatever Tony takes. We need it in the studio right now.
Yeah, I need a few milligrams
What
of
is
it.
this
I think.
about the thing you were going to say?
What is this about the... Hello and welcome back to What is this about
What is this about this?
What is this about this?
Yeah, I've also taken the phone out of the bedroom.
Out of your bum?
Out of my bum.
Finally.
And best entertainment podcast in Ireland. And it makes you feel very smug. But then when you're talking to your partner in bed, the amount of times you go, oh, well, I go get my... I saw this really funny video. And you're in bed and you're like, yeah, I'm not going to get up and go to the kitchen and get the thing. Once or twice I have.
It's in the kitchen.
Yeah, whatever, the kitchen come dining room.
Do you sleep in the sitting room?
No. My phone's in the kitchen.
Mate, get medicated.
Never.
You're fucking
Never.
this podcast up.
You don't fucking stifle this shit.
You
I'm
go and
finally
get it.
free.
You know what I was doing?
Sometimes
The
you do.
barcode alarm. Very good.
Yeah, very good.
Do you know this one?
Yeah,
What's
I
the
think I turned you on
barcode
to it a couple
Torrin
of
told me
years
this
ago.
before, and I downloaded, never used it. You go to bed, right? You set an alarm, and then you scan like something with a barcode. So I scanned the milk in the fridge, and then the alarm will not turn off the next morning until I get up and scan that milk.
Now, I'm going to recommend
What?
that you don't do the milk because you will bin the milk and then...
Well, the night before.
Do you set it up every day with new barcode?
Am I not supposed to do that?
No, you can have a recurring
I've
one.
only done
Is
it
it
a
the
few
same?
days.
I do it with like a Calpol bottle. You know, one's going to be there for
There'll
a while.
always be a Calpol around.
There'll always be a
it's
Calpol
like
around.
that bloody stuff. It's magic when you have kids.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Find the,
Parenting. So, what is this about parenting?
What is this about this?
Well, you know, funny. Okay, so look, I shag my wife. All right, all right, I'm human. All right, I'm human. I
And they
didn't wear-
don't tell you that before you have kids.
They
sure
don't.
No one tells you
No.
that
They
you have
don't.
to shag your wife.
I-
Yeah.
I had to bloody shag my wife.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wasn't wearing a condom.
You had no prophylaxis.
I had no prophylaxis
Oh my
whatsoever. I went in to get one of the pharmacy, but he put it in my arse. That's a different story.
Yeah, yeah.
And I didn't have one. And I, finished. And then all of a sudden my wife was just getting a bit sick. And I was getting a bit sick of this,
Yeah,
and then she kept moaning about something or whatever. And then 9 months later, bloody kid.
And do you worry about the kids then?
Yeah, what is
Trying
this?
to be gentle, I suppose, is another thing.
What is this about
What's
worrying?
this about not screaming at your kids anymore?
What is this?
You can't scream at your kids anymore.
No one tells you that. Sure, they don't.
No, that's the one where it's
No
like
one tells you that.
What is this about the chicken crossing the road to get to the other side? well, just all right. Well,
I was wondering why the chicken did cross the road and
then, of course, you-
get to the other side. And
as
that's
you-
why
as you said
I've
there.
retired from rugby now, but that's my sport, and it's obviously still love sport, and hoping coming for your job now next maybe. And what is this about interviewing a rugby player? What is this?
all right, leave it to me. Leave it to me, okay? Don't be fucking trodden on. Rugby players, fair fucks to them. They're
Why?
really carving out a path, aren't they?
In
They're-
what way?
They're good on the telly.
Tommy Bowe. What? Tommy Bowe. We were on telly with Tommy Bowe.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say, like, first of all, he's a viral sensation of Alan Partridge,
Yes,
10 siblings.
10 siblings.
Why Alan Partridge?
It's an Alan Partridge-esque thing.
It's a very kind of no context part.
No
you know.
context
Oh,
Alan Partridge, you
Oh,
might
okay.
say.
Okay.
And a character by Steve Coogan.
He could have been on the Late Late with
we
him.
were on the
He
Late Late
was
Show
He was
with-
on the Late Late
Yeah.
week after.
The later.
He was on a much more sophisticated Late then with I can't remember the boy's name. The actor who's very good. Oh shit, he plays Roy Keane in the film.
He plays
you know
Roy
him.
Keane in
You
the
know
film.
him. What's his name?
Fiach
or something like that. Anyway, I top round him to that Ashtor. I forget your name. I'm really sorry. I was going to say something about Steve Coogan. Oh yeah, Tommy Bowe. I was going to say former. What position was he?
He was a fullback or a winger. I can't remember.
A prop forward, flank.
I'm
No,
pretty
he-
sure he was our best
Flanker?
kicker.
He was no. I'm pretty sure.
I'm
he
pretty
was
sure he was
fullback or
the
he was a
kicker.
winger. I think
Quarterback.
He might have played centre, but he was a back. He was a back.
Midfield
Was he a winger?
on the wing.
I
Like,
think he was a winger. I don't know. I think
A winger?
that's. I think
Was
I'm
he a
right.
winger?
Why
or-
you're making me question myself? I'm 99% sure that was his position.
I just want to do
Scrum
silly
half?
voice.
No, he was. You just.
Tommy Bowe, one of our great scrum halves, but only half of it.
Are you into a scrum?
Hey.
In a kind of, fucked up, horny kind of way?
No, but I was going to say that Tommy Bowe, fine looking man,
Yes.
Yes.
fine
Very
looking man,
handsome.
and
Tommy Beau.
Beau.
Hey, very good,
So-
Tony.
You know,
Very good, Tommy Cantwell. And now he has all these other clothes. You can make or businesses. He sells clothes.
he's got all these other clothes now. He was wearing that rugby gear for a while. Now he's on the telly. He's wearing a shirt. He's got all these other clothes.
So he always wear that. All he was ever wearing was that green top.
He comments
and the
under
shorts.
every Virgin thing, being like, "Wear the green shirt that you made famous."
He used to wear those green clothes. Yeah, he's also other businesses. He sells clothes. He sells. I was getting ads for. I think a cologne of some kind from Tommy Bowe. What does that mean when celebrities have a cologne? What does that like? What did they do?
I reckon that
Do they go to
It smells like them.
Well, in Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy case, it is.
Tommy Bowe's PR? Can we have some of the moisturizer? I never ask for PR stuff, but can I have it?
Yeah.
Send it in to.
We'll only ever ask for one thing ever, and this is it. So this is a desperate plea.
Famously, I did ask for one thing, which was
An air fryer?
let me
Air
think.
fryer, yes.
Yeah.
But Tommy Bowe, can I have?
It was a tower, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. You need a ninja.
We do need a new one. We do need a new
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
looking at the moment with the
Yeah.
Black Friday and everything.
With respect for
But you know,
the
that's
tower.
not the way it was before the Black Friday sales. They aren't as good. Sure, they're not.
No, they're not as good.
No.
And it goes on for longer.
It's an event now rather than the one day. Then there's a black tag. What's a black tag? I don't know. I can't keep up with the electronics.
Black tie?
tag.
That's something else as well.
And black tie. One of Tommy
When my
Bowe's
friend's
many
wedding, he
clothes.
says it's black tie. So, well, you're going to try to sell me a computer. Anyway,
I'll tell you this about
best
weddings.
entertainment podcast in Ireland.
I'll tell you this
How
about
cheap.
black tie weddings. Don't do that.
Oh.
Don't do that.
No,
It's a nuisance for people. Don't do that.
I haven't been to one.
It puts undue stress on people, men and women.
It's not
Don't
very
do that.
millennial.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, if you had a black tie wedding, but actually, people were all when I hate to break it to you, but when people got the invite and said black tie, they went, for fuck's sake.
I wouldn't. I would have been
I'm
like,
sorry about that.
I guess we're all going to be James Bond tonight. Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding,
Is
ding,
it
ding,
a
ding.
But
funeral?
that's easier for girls.
Or is it a wedding?
It's very easy for boys.
For boys, it's a bit easier, but then it's a bit hard as well. You get tux that's nice, you know what I mean? And then think that the poor women have to do the ups, do's, and all the rest. Like, I mean, it's just
Rex
too
Terry said
much.
if she used to go to like, if she ever has to go to one of our premieres, for example, which are not really premieres, they're kind of like no one famous is there. You know, you just go to see.
The last time Paul Mescal Marhample was at the
That
premiere,
was
remember?
that was the one, the only good one.
Yeah.
And I did dress up, remember? And I was the only one.
And you
I
made
looked
the
good.
red carpet.
And I made.
I wore a suit.
Well, you went in the back entrance for some reason. The two of you.
We thought we were such normal fellas that we thought they didn't want us on the carpet, but actually we could have gone down the
We
carpet
could have.
because we met Darren Conway, and I said, "Did you do the carpet?" And he's like, "Yeah."
I saw Darren on it because when you sat in the thing, you could see the people on. And
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
Darren walking down. I said, "What's that feckin' Egypt doing next to Mestival?" And then Tony walks along as well.
Yeah, there's me.
Unbelievable.
Bloody,
I could have been
bloody
there.
Egypt. But anyway, when I say anyway,
Anyway,
when I say to Terry we were going to something, and then she's like, "All right, what's like the dress code?" And I'm like, "I don't know, like nice, like dress up or whatever." And she's like, "Well, fucking like what is it? It's like is it a cocktail dress? Is it a fucking ball gown situation? Is it could I wear like a blouse? Could I wear a suit? You know, like what the fuck? Like." And then she always has to like get on to some other like female comedian who's there,
going,
maybe
yeah.
Emma or Justine or someone like that, and be like, "What the fucking is the thing? You know, what are we dressing like here? You know." So I understand that.
I
We're
covet
very simple.
that sorority. I covet it. I covet that Terry can message Emma or Justine and say, "What am I doing?" And they'll say, "Oh, I'm doing this," and they can. I know there is a fraternity available to me, but
Yeah.
something about being gay, I feel like I miss a bit of it.
Yeah.
And I covet that kind of shared understanding and experience and intimate wisdom. I covet that. I wish I could have that. I have it a bit with other gays.
I would have thought that would have been a booming fraternity.
In the gays?
the gay community.
Yeah, I thought that would have been a real thing. Like,
Well, there's certain things you just know that other people don't know. You
Queer
just know
activist
things.
blasts gay culture, not supportive enough, says queer activist Shane, says All Ireland podcaster Shane Daniel Byrne.
That podcast only came third.
Still,
This podcast won, but that podcast came third. And
was
can I
it
say,
commended or was it second place?
it's third, so that's commended.
Commended, and I said it yesterday, I prefer to be commended than second place.
Do you think so?
this man's queer podcast was commended.
Yeah.
By the
rather-
All
And
All
can I
Ireland.
say,
Second
I
place.
was up against like the BBC and RTE for like everything, and also second place was like a kids drama on the radio. I was like, what the fuck am I competing with that
fuck
for?
it.
Steak Knife came first, right? Which is your man from Second
Oh, that's
Captains,
brilliant.
and on the BBC. And then I was like, no, not bad.
Not bad
And
at
can I
all.
say to the Horgans in general, all of them, all
All
Horgans,
three.
All four
Horgans.
Horgans. There's one that makes documentaries as well.
Horgans.
I'm coming for all your gigs.
The 4 Horgans of the apocalypse.
I'm going to be Sharon Horgan. I'm going to be like relatable, but also quite sexy. I'm going to be Shane Horgan because I'm already called Shane, and obviously I'm great at rugby.
The Horgans.
Mark Horgan. I'm going to know about sport. I'm going to take a back seat, but then also break out in front of the mic and do some podcasting. And then the other one, I think, is a sister, and she has made some documentaries, so I'm going to do that as well. So I'm coming for all the Horgans gigs. So watch your backs.
The Horgans, are they like, are they socky? Those.
Oh, you're thinking of the Morbegs.
Oh.
You're thinking of the Morbegs.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that.
The Horgans, are they the one with this like a little turkey kind of thing and then...
You're thinking of Dustin.
Dustin. Yeah.
Tony did one time say, the Morbegs, are they socky? And Tony, my friend, I think that is so funny.
Are they socky?
The Morbegs, are they socky? I think that's just fantastic. International listeners, you can look up MORBEGS, or international listeners, you can look up MORBEGS, and you can see, and then also look up Socky the Sock Monster, spelt as you would imagine.
All the Irish puppets are just like, give them socks for ears. Just put a lot of socks in their ears.
I think for this one anyway, and we'll look at your suggestion of giving them ears, I think we'll use socks.
I think we'll use socks again.
I think we'll go for socks, actually.
I think we'll put a few socks on them,
Put a sock on it.
Put a sock on it. Dustin would have a sock on his beak sometimes if he was breaking in. You think he had a balaclava once, and it was just a sock on his beak. It's very funny. Very funny. Very funny, that Dustin. I think Zig and Zag. I was reading the Zig and Zag comic. Did you get those when you were a kid? Read the Zig and Zag book?
Yeah.
Reading one to the young fella. And he was fucking cracking up. He was cracking up at like, there's a, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but Zag is Goldilocks, and, he's just being really rude, non-binary icon Zag. And like, it's like, Goldilocks knocked lightly on the door, and then Zag just kicks the door open, and he's like, hey, Buster, I'm coming in. And then he's eating all the porridge. He's like, too hot, too cold, who cares? And it's just fucking cracking up. I think Zig and Zag genuinely are the greatest comedians in Irish history. I think they're the greatest double act in Irish comedy history. And I actually think they've influenced, I know Peter McCann would vouch for them as comedy influences beyond any actual stand-ups. I think the generation that were raised in Zig and Zag and Dustin genuinely understood wit and timing and joke writing, because they're unbelievably funny. So Generation Z, you guys out there, you did a fucking bang-up job inspiring the comedians of the generation. That's I don't know why I said the generation.
We could put
and they're not old.
Classical music underneath that.
They're not.
As well.
They were very young at that time.
They were very young.
Because I met them on the Amazon Prime and Last One Laughing, which I feature in for about 60 seconds. Watch all 6 episodes.
You've seen them on Amazon Prime.
Tony features on it a lot, every episode.
Well, but second last.
Well, you came second last. You were shafted a bit now. I still maintain that.
I
can say what I like now because pretty sure no season 2 has happened, so we can get away with saying Emma and Tony, my friends, shafted on the TV show.
Well, look,
shafted.
I did smile at Krista Berg, so
yeah,
more fool me.
This
was years ago.
But I met them, and they're not like I thought they'd be like old as my dad. They're not. They're like young. They're not that much older than us. Like, it's bizarre.
How have we not? I mean, this why have we not talked? I thought we were just going to talk about the football, the whole podcast.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So I'm so confused.
Sorry, do the football.
And I just don't know what. Like, I actually thought you were doing a bit there for. I don't know how many minutes in we are, but probably I thought you were doing a
podcast
bit.
Almost over, I think.
Pretending to not talk about it.
Start us off. You're an equal partner in this podcast, mate. But don't be looking to us to pick up the football bits.
On Sunday, on Thursday. Well, we just experienced the 4 greatest days of.
Can I say you're doing a shit job so far? Killian, I have to be honest with you.
What's this? You're an equal partner. Start talking. I say 2, maybe 3 words.
Listen to what you said.
And then you go, you're doing a shit job.
No,
why is the football? Why is that?
He went, the football. And he said, on Sunday, but on Thursday. I was like, oh, come on, which is it, mate? Get it going.
Okay.
Hey, this is a safe place.
I feel very attacked.
It's not a safe place.
I'm trying to make it a safe place.
This is the most entertaining podcast in all of Ireland, including Ulster.
This is a podcast that we should, if we look, Mark Horgan was number 1. If you want to get number 1, you got to talk about football.
Okay,
that's something
that's
I
fair enough.
understand.
Okay, right, that's fair enough.
You got to do it. Okay, so what did you guys think of the match?
I will say I watched neither, and I found out about it on the news.
What about you, Shane?
I'm actually ashamed to admit it, but I didn't know. Somebody said to me, wasn't it great? and about the Sunday one, and I was like, yeah, great, yeah. But I thought they were talking about the Thursday one, and I didn't know the Sunday one had happened.
Yeah.
And can I tell you, like when I asked you yesterday,
Yeah.
I was like, where was it? How did you go? How did you do a gig? And you said it was at 2:00.
Yeah.
I was pottering around. I was doing that's.
Oh, you
prime-
could have watched it.
I was pottering. Yeah, but I was. It didn't want to interrupt my pottering time. I went.
Yes.
I went Rat Mine's pottering.
Very
and
true.
you know what I think I was doing when that goal was like the final goal, 95th minute goal was happening. I think I was putting my tea lights from their packet into my tea light box. I think that's what I was doing. I just didn't know. I would have got in the mix. I would have got involved if I'd known.
I love the image of Shane just. It's like,
I thought it was in the night.
Just saying no, like no, 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 and then he just hears from like all around.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. And he
I
sort of
didn't
looks
know.
up and goes, huh, and it just goes, no.
I didn't know. I was usually in the night time, so I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know.
No, it was amazing. I missed the Portugal game because I've obviously, I mean, I got a lot of nice messages from people who listen to this podcast saying I was thinking of you because when we lost to Armenia, I was so distraught and
It
sad
was
and
a
thought we
hard
were going to
time.
die, and I was very upset. And I got a lot of nice messages from people saying, and by a lot, I mean 3. Nice messages from people saying, you know, I was thinking of you and that kind of thing. Part of me was like, you know, don't think of me, think of your dear loved ones and embrace them.
Absolutely.
That's the kind of thing it was. But then I didn't see it on Thursday because we went to see the wonderful Joanne McNally, supported by Grove Farrelly, and it was really great. And I was looking at it and I saw that we were winning and then we won the game. And I thought in my superstition that I was the problem.
Yes.
Okay.
You may be.
So maybe I am. Maybe I am. And so I really believe that. I'm very superstitious. So the whole time I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking watching. I'm not watching. And we're walking around on Sunday and it's at 2:00 and I'm like, Anna, I'm not watching it. Like, I'm not watching it. I have to do this for Ireland.
And she's pleading with you. Please, they need
She's like,
you.
please.
The boys in green.
This is exactly what I want to do on my Sunday afternoon.
Please. How can you take this from
I'm
me?
like, no, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching
Wow.
it. And I'm walking around saying that. And then it gets to the time that the match starts. I'm like, I'm literally not watching. I'm doing this for Ireland. And then Anna's like, you do realize you have no effect on this. There's nothing to do with you. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not watching. I might watch, like, I'll just see what Kenny Cunningham or Didi Hamann is saying before the game. And then it starts. And then 1-0 within the first 3 minutes.
Wow.
I'm like, I am a curse on these poor young men.
A blight.
I'm a curse on these poor young men. Penalty, Troy Parrott scores. If I stop watching this, we will lose.
Right.
That's how I was.
Wow.
And then watching it right up until
Do you tape your eyes open?
no,
If you blink.
I did the
Clockwork
the
Orange?
Mr. Bean matchstick.
Okay, yeah, great.
Classic.
Mr. Bean matchstick method. But it's so funny watching it. It was such tension, such like intense tension. And my dad, he has to get his blood pressure checked twice a day at the moment. And so he was watching the game.
Private medical details.
He's just getting his blood pressure checked. It's something else.
The mantra. They all get the mantra. Yeah.
And he does that. Okay, and he watched the game, and he had to do it at 5:00. That's when he has to do it, and he got his blood pressure checked, and the hospital rang him thinking there was an emergency, and they called someone out to the house because they were like, is everything okay? Your blood pressure's through the roof. They were like calling, he's like, is there an emergency? And he was like, no, I was just out watching Ireland versus Hungary. It was everything. It was like, literally a medical emergency. That's the level of tension that's within your body. And it's so funny how quickly I went from, you know, it was the last second, and the whole time I was just like, this is a joke. We're never going to do it. You know, we tried so hard. We got close so many times. And then the goal goes in. I'm like, we're going to win the fucking World Cup. Like with full throat, just like, this is it. Like, we are going to do it. And now I don't know what's going to happen next. You know, pot 2, pot 3, you know, Troy Parrott's the greatest living Irishman at the moment.
Yes.
All these things. But like, at least I had that moment. And I think that's all that Irish fans wanted, was just another moment like that to have, just something like that, and oh my God, it's so good. I'm so emotional. Actually, it's actually emotional, but it was so beautiful. I'm so
so
grateful.
happy. I'm so happy for you,
and I'm so grateful that you guys were there sharing it with me in that moment. I could think that.
Well, I was going to watch it,
somewhere
but I thought I might be the problem, so that's why I didn't watch it.
That's
very. So you did that for Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good.
I didn't watch it because they're going to lose, and they lose all the time. And as soon as they do something nice, it's like having a bad boyfriend who buys you a MacBook, and you're like, oh no, maybe, you know, and then he's back to his old ways, and then you know, and then you ever have that where you have someone who's in a relationship and they finally break up with the person that you knew wasn't kind of right for them, and then they're really kind of excited, and then they get back with them, and then you have to kind of fake like you're happy for them, even though you're really just would love them to be free.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel with you and your love of the art.
What you're trying to argue, so what you're trying to say is that me placing
belief,
my mental health in the hands of a group of 11 young men who I've never met,
incredibly,
some just boys
who aren't even that good at football, that's a bad idea?
yeah. Well, no, look, it's not a bad.
Okay,
Are you happy?
this-
Are you happy?
I am.
Then-
And I was so happy yesterday. And
So definitive.
And I sat down and I was like, I'm feeling really good today. She's like, that's because Ireland won yesterday. And I was like, so that's what this feeling is. And I've got like maybe 2 more weeks of that. I've watched the highlights. It still feels good when I watch them. I've watched them about 200 times. I'd say I've got another 300 views out of it until I'm like, maybe I need to do something else with my life.
Yeah.
Can I accuse someone?
Yeah.
Ricky?
Not someone in specific. Well, I really enjoyed everyone's videos they posted of the various security camera footage from pubs, which became a trend. I thought that was fun.
great.
That's fun.
Some people's were fake.
What do you mean?
Some people did fake videos of them watching the match. They rewound their TV and they made a video. That's what I believe. I'll show you one after this.
J'accuse?
Can I-
Accuse.
Recuse, not really makes sense, but can I recuse? Not really makes sense. My brother was in a bar in Australia at 2 or 3 a.m. on his own, Molly Malone's in Sydney. And he was just like, he loves it and he gets up sometimes. And last time he got up for the Portugal game and he was in bed with his girlfriend at 4 a.m. He opened his phone to look at the score and he just screamed and she thought the cat had died. So he's like, oh, I'm very sorry. That was the first goal. Oh, very sorry. So he went downstairs.
Men often
and
scream when the cat
And then the
dies.
second goal goes in.
Tony, I'm really... Hey. Thank you so much. Why was that so funny? I don't know.
This is the funny bit.
I like the fucking Godfather.
Men often scream when the cat dies.
So he couldn't watch
What have you got for us?
couldn't watch at home. So then he's watching it. Molly Malone's by himself, and then these road workers come in. These Irish road workers come in to they've just finished their shift and they're watching it as well. And no one's really talking to each other. It's a very tense kind of game. He's watching on his own. The goal goes in. This is the celebrations in Molly Malone's bar in Sydney at 2 a.m.
Topless man running around. Another topless man. 3 topless men. Hugging.
There's no one in the bar. There's no one in the bar other than these topless men.
That's amazing.
It's so good. And my favorite thing
That's
was
fake anyway.
That's not real. That's AI.
That's
That's a real one.
That's a
Tony.
real
My
one.
favorite bit was Gavin Cooney, great journalist. He wrote a quote saying, the scale of this, just to explain the scale of this, I just got a message from the Spanish guy who I rented an Airbnb off 7 years ago saying, congratulations.
Oh, wow. That is good.
So it's just a wonderful thing. And I'm glad that we're all experiencing it together.
Well, name and shame that Spaniard so that the rest, the Spanish can find out about it. This guy's still Airbnb over there.
I don't want to Jose who it was.
Hey!
But I also hope that your tea lights got sorted out as well.
That was absolutely a dig.
No, it's not a dig. I'm not. I'm
It
trying
is
to
a
say
dig.
it's not the
That
most
was a
important.
dig, wasn't
thing.
it, Tony?
Yeah,
This is
well,
just-
take it.
This is just.
Take it.
No.
Why are you not taking that one?
Do you know what my problem is? I can give up. I can't
Flip a
take
coin
it.
whether you'll take a dig or not.
No, I am pleased. Thank you for
knows?
bringing that to the podcast. I just sat back and listened to it all, actually. That's why
had
I
to
felt
say
a bit
it.
the dig was cruel, because I made a decision. I was like, sit back and let Killian express himself on this. And if you roll back the tape, which I say a lot now for some reason, you'll
like
see
it.
that
Roll
I
back
did
the
do
tape,
that.
because this best entertainment podcast in Ireland is recorded on tape.
It is recorded
Yes,
on tape.
on cassette tape.
It takes a long time to edit.
Splicing the old method.
That's why some of the things that shouldn't make it into the podcast are a bit dodgy. Stay in the podcast because it's really hard to edit. Okay, whatever. Get over it.
Yeah.
You go snipping tapes, see how smart you are.
Yeah, snip a tape.
You
Hey,
have to use a nail scissors.
go snip a tape.
Snip a
Yeah.
tape. Come back. That's where the famous phrase "snip a tape" comes from.
Famously.
When we get into the World Cup following the playoffs, it's in America, is it?
It's Los Angeles.
That's very warm. What year is that now going to be?
The 2026.
Oh, next year.
No, next year.
Oh, next year.
Will America still be going then?
I bloody hope so.
Oh my gosh, I am
That's incredible.
obsessed that maybe Donald Trump sucked Bill Clinton's dick.
Bubba.
I'm obsessed.
Was he not just grabbing it a little bit?
No, that's
in the
That's
video,
a video.
but
Which
the
the video
suggestion-
is that not an AI
Well, there's been
of a
clarification from Jeffrey Epstein, R.I.P.'s brother. Oh, no, sorry. I'm joking.
Epstein's brother said what?
Epstein's brother, Epstein, the terrible pedophile.
Epstein's brother say what? I don't know why that made me laugh so much.
He clarified because there's a letter saying, or an email he said saying, is there any footage of Donald Trump giving Bubba a blowjob or whatever? And everyone, because
Does
Bill
Putin
Clinton's
have the
nickname-
photos
yeah.
of Donald giving Bubba?
And so everyone thought Bubba was Bill Clinton because that's his nickname. But then Epstein's brother came out and clarified. But with the clarification is just even more insane. He said, no, Bubba was the name of Jeffrey Epstein's horse. So
Which is worse?
no, he didn't suck off Bill Clinton. He sucked off a
Filleted a
horse.
horse.
I believe Bill Clinton could get most people to suck him off,
Yeah.
including a horse.
Well, no, it's the other way around.
No.
It's Donald Trump who's been at it.
Donald Trump. A horse didn't suck off.
Anyway,
Bill
listen,
Clinton.
he's suing.
Bill Clinton got a blowjob off a horse, I think.
Yeah, I
Tony
don't think that's-
took from that. Let's go get you some meds.
Let's
a
go
nice
get-
spoonful of meds.
That'd be nice now.
And maybe clarify allegedly because Trump is suing the BBC for $5 billion. I
Oh,
think, because they edited
sugar,
the video.
yes.
So I don't want him to sue what is known as the
Everything
best
that
entertainment
we
podcast
have
at the
spoken
moment.
about and relating to this issue is in the public domain, and these are simply allegations and in oftentimes hearsay. So
Say you will's gonna be there wherever you do, pure and simple.
yeah,
That's hearsay.
I'll be there for you.
Pure and simple, gonna be there. That's the sort of banter that I bring to this podcast. If there's an issue of current affairs I'm not maybe au fait with, I'll just sing the thing that the thing reminded me of.
That's the
kind
most
of-
Tony news story there is. I'm so surprised you don't follow it a lot.
No, I mean, my recent news has been basically podcasts about films I've already seen, like Predator 2, and what people thought of them.
You
Did
see
they
New
like them?
Predator?
That is what
No, I've not.
everyone's talking about
Okay.
that at the moment.
New Predator, I gotta say, it's like a family friendly kind of comedy journey flick.
Good.
About Predator?
Yeah,
Predator's good now.
and let me tell you, it's quite an heart.
Predator love. Predator care. Predator want peace.
Yeah, but he learns to talk.
Oh, okay.
Predator want peace. Predator want peace. Predator no fight alien. Predator love.
alien anymore.
Predator heart feel pain.
That's a new one out now for the woke generation.
Oh, bloody hell. Next you'll be telling me we'll be all watching people put tea lights on their windowsill instead of bloody football. That's what the RTE want. People putting videos, 90 minutes of people putting bloody tea lights on their fucking windowsill and their tea
I
light
wasn't putting
box.
tea lights in the windowsill. I was putting them in the
Oh, that's
in
too,
the
that's
box.
a step too far.
Excuse
I was putting them
me.
in their box, which are tin box I have.
Sorry for that misrepresentation of what you were doing.
I'll have you know, it used to house After Eights in a special Christmas edition.
New Commissioner Shane Daniel Byrne and it's like in whirlwind after broadcasting 2 hours of putting tea lights in a tin box in lieu of Ireland's World Cup final.
Look, we're trying to broadcast. RTE is a broadcaster for everyone, and there does need to be some time dedicated to the broadcasting of tea lights and other such small homewares. Now, granted, we maybe got it wrong. Did we get everything right? No, we didn't.
we didn't.
But let me be very clear here.
That's good.
Let me be very clear here. We need space for everyone, and we will continue to strive to be a public broadcaster for everyone. And no, I don't have any intention of resigning. No, I do not have any intention of resigning.
We meant to broadcast the Ireland against Brazil World Cup final thing, but he accidentally some sort of broadcasting thing. The Eiffel Tower.
We're
thing
still
that
running
we
off
haven't done
cassette
anymore.
tape.
We were still running on. And we accidentally got into the broadcast of Shane Daniel Byrne's Ring doorbell, and it was just him putting the tea lights in for 2 hours. We were trying to fix it, so unfortunately everyone missed it. But I do think we can all agree it was quite a nice display.
And then Raymond to be there. Well, I like it. There
was plenty.
Well, I like it.
I do think we'll play. There's also those who do pay the TV license who are happy to watch
Hundreds
that.
of thousands of
Who are happy
complaints.
to watch that.
And then one message from Raymond going, "It was my favorite TV show
I
of
loved
all
it.
time."
I thought he looked
doesn't
really cute.
Those aren't my. Raymond doesn't really be involved in that.
I thought he
That's
looked cute.
That's my department. Thank you very much for listening to Ireland's most entertaining podcast. And when we say Ireland, we mean all Ireland. Please remember you can get an ad-free experience without any of the ads, just us talking shite to you and a bonus episode every week by signing up to HeadStuff Plus.
Do you know what? I've got a crazy idea for the listeners.
Go on,
right?
Ruff.
This is a mad idea, right? If you don't have tickets for the National Stadium show that's on tonight, buy them. Just buy them.
Yeah.
Buy them
Yeah,
now.
go on.
Buy them now. Like, what?
Fuck
Thursday? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Imagine you're going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
And anyone who does that and lets us know, we'll call you out on the stage. Okay?
Yeah,
We'll call you out.
You know that thing that you're always scared of to happen at comedy gigs? We'll do that for you.
Hey, it's a big room. We'll just say thank you, everyone who just decided to be impulsive. This is exactly what you were talking to your therapist about. Being more impulsive, right? Taking more chances. Get yourself, you and the lads, you and the girls, whoever you want to go with, you come tonight. Come on, bit of a laugh. Come on, National Stadium's going to be the biggest gig of all time.
And as a little extra challenge, go commando. See what it's like.
Yeah,
see what it's
do it.
like. See what it's like for the night. Just try it out.
And that medication you got might not be particularly for up your butt, but just try it out.
Try it out. And don't wear pants. It gets in the way of the medication.
Yeah, it gets in the way of the medication.
Yeah.
So unless you're wearing some sort of assless. Anyway, thanks so much for listening. And if you thought this wasn't the most entertaining podcast in Ireland, you are factually and scientifically wrong.
And anyone who's listened in to go, let me see how good this podcast is. Welcome.
You're welcome.
We know you've had a fucking great
All
time.
Ireland, baby. Ireland. Ireland. Together standing. Shane, you're not singing.
Oh, yeah.
Phil
All right.
Coulter
Sorry,
is a
you'll put that
disgrace
in
to
there.
this nation.
Shoulder to show.
Tune in next week where I'll be making a
Someday.
series of allegations against Phil Coulter.
No.
I'm not saying what the subject matter will be, but I will be making very serious. Let me promise you that we need to start doing some cliffhanger stuff like they do on Netflix. Let me start telling you next week there's going to be huge revelations and allegations about Phil Coulter.
Oh,
Let me tell you.
well,
Let me
tune
tell
in
you.
for that. The last episode of The Young Hot Guys.
Slán.
Bye.
They're attracted. Very attractive. Hot and loud.
And a little bit sad.
He was the best guy around. Oh my, is it hot in here or what?
You're an attractive guy. It's the fabulous Tony
I'm
Cantwell.
talking about Shane Daniel Byrne.
Sundermann!